Gift Guide, Gifts for the Promising Podcaster. Welcome to TechCrunch's 2019 Holiday Gift Guide. Need help with gift ideas? We're here to help. We'll be rolling out gift guides from now through the end of December. You can find our other guides right here. Spotify reportedly spent nearly $500 million on podcasts in 2019. The good news is that the rest of us can get into that world for considerably less. In fact, the low barrier of entry has always been one of podcasting's primary selling points. Before we go any further, I'd recommend everyone check out our ongoing series How I Podcast, in which top podcasters give a peek behind the curtain at their podcasting rigs. The standard disclaimer applies here. As ever, there's no one-size-fits-all solution to any of this. One's needs will vary greatly depending on how much you're willing to spend and what the recording setup is, remote versus in person, the number of guests you usually have, etc. If you're just getting started, just start. You don't need high-end mics or mixing boards. Even if you're just recording into your iPhone, it's better to get the ball rolling than to worry about perfect fidelity right off the bat. But for you or anyone on your list who's looking to get a bit more serious about podcasting in 2020, this should be a good place to start. It's easier than ever to make a show sound professional, one upgrade at a time. What follows is a selection of software and gear for anyone looking to step up their game. Oh, and while we're talking about podcasts, check out my weekly interview show, Real. Zencastr subscription $20 per month. There are a ton of different compelling software choices for today's podcaster, including Spotify's Anchor for Real Beginners, up to Adobe's Premiere for the pros. For remote recorders, I recommend Zencastr. Our own original content podcast uses the software, and I've had pretty good experiences with its real-time audio levels and cloud-based recording. Gone are the days of hacking something together out of Skype calls. Rodecaster Pro $599. Introduced last year, the Rodecaster Pro is the most expensive item on the list, but it also just might be the most indispensable for anyone looking to set up an at-home studio. It's a brilliant little multi-track board, and quite frankly, I'm surprised there isn't more competition in this space yet. For the beginning podcaster up through everyone who's ready to sign a contract with NPR, the Rodecaster is a terrific, user-friendly solution for recording more than two people face-to-face. Zoom H4n Pro Digital Multitrack Recorder $200. When my Tascam finally gave up the ghost earlier this year, I decided to try something new. I'm glad I did. While it's true that most of these multitrack records haven't changed much in the past decade, Zoom offers a couple of key advantages. Most notable is far better. For more on this story, visit the news article link.